All right, everybody good? Everybody
yo.
ready? Where's that joint at? Am I sitting
You
on it?
sit on it. You done smushed the weed, y'all.
Where's that?
It was over there.
I know it was right there.
You might want to check down in the crevices now.
Podcast, man, fuck. All right, it's not in that crevice.
Man,
it's not in that crevice.
He
It must have been placed.
He done smushed the cone, man.
Did somebody pick up the joint at all?
This is no longer a podcast. This is the Lost Cast.
This is the Lost Podcast.
The Lost Cast of the Doob.
We ask questions while we search for a joint the whole time.
Oh, great.
Where will he find the Doob?
Where will he
check
find
the
the
back
dude?
of the couch cushion. I'm pretty sure you picked it up off.
Oh, you're right. There it is.
Joint's been found.
Found
He
it.
knew where the Doob was.
Alrighty. We got a light?
And we're live in.
I got you right here.
3.
Oh.
Good stop.
I got
3.5.
2. 1.
608 Podcast. Back again in my driveway. In the 608 RV, motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Trent MF Thayer behind the scenes, framing this up and whatnot. Shout out to our audience, my cousin, the Mid-City kid over here that you can't see. And our guest today,
Yes, sir.
Devon Ewing.
What up with the gang?
What's happening?
Yeah.
My boy.
Happy to be here.
One of my childhood friends that I grew up with. We lived on the same street, good old Porter Avenue in Beloit, Wisconsin.
Born and raised.
Born and raised, that's right. Living with grandma, you know what I mean?
Both of us definitely was,
Yes, sir.
wasn't we?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, bro, to be honest, some of my earliest memories, like me and Ty, like at my granny's house, is like I remember you and like yo little uncles, Jamil and Jamal,
Yes, sir.
and Trent and Tremaine, and like
Mhm.
you know, there was a lot of people that lived in that area. You know, it's a lot of families and a lot of kids that was our age at that time. And this was back before technology when it was cracking outside.
Absolutely.
You know,
We out there with
motherfuckers
the
was outside.
baseball glove and the ball. You know what I'm saying? Real life sports.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we found our way kind of to stay out of as much trouble as we could through skateboarding. I felt like was that's
Great avenue, but we found our way in a lot of trouble with that damn skateboarder.
You know,
What up with
touche.
it? They know who he was, man.
Yeah, Devon Ewing's original 420 crew. And you know, when they put me in 420 crew, they didn't know what they was doing, G, because you know, now here I am 12 years later.
Yeah.
Motherfucker done turned this shit into some whole totally different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Talk about branding, huh?
Straight up.
Yeah.
But you
Real
know, I
life.
kind of want to like with the 420 crew brand, I'm trying to bring the skate culture, because there's a lot of skateboarders that make music, you know, if you look at fashion and everybody in the music industry, I feel like everyone's dressing like skaters now.
Absolutely.
Everyone's got the skater vibes, the dreads, the crazy hair, the outcast look,
Yep.
basically.
Some shit that was once frowned upon, now everybody jocking it. Ain't that something?
Yep.
Ain't
It
that
seems
something?
like history just keeps repeating itself in that
Absolutely.
regard.
Absolutely.
Straight up.
Well, yeah, it's a pleasure to be here, though, bro. Ain't seen you in such a long time, bro.
Right. This is like the first time we've seen each other in a minute, and here we are, just like, fuck it. We on
I'm
the
talking
podcast.
about what? It's been five, maybe 6 years, it seemed like, bro.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, you went to the joint for how long?
4.5 years.
4.5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to give them a little backstory on your journey with that? Because that's kind of like when I didn't see you, and you was locked up for a minute.
Absolutely.
And then I did see you when you got out, you know, because we have a lot of the same friends. So I seen you on the internet and shit, and I seen you started driving trucks.
Right.
And that made sense to me, because like you and Taj, I felt like you and Taj was like the first people like out of our group that was like really hustling and getting money at an early age.
Yeah.
Like y'all, you know, we was all skating and smoking weed and fucking
No
bitches and
bullshit,
shit, but
yeah.
yo ass and Taj ass, y'all was hustling, bro.
Yeah, products of our environment, man.
Straight
you
up.
know, they say it starts at the bottom, man. You know, luckily we was able to get up out that shit, you know. But yeah,
Yep.
I'll give a backstory on my, trip to the joint and all that good shit, you know. And that brings us back to how you said we all grew up together, man. You know, I went to the joint, you know, not because of my friends, but because I was protecting my friends. I was a ride or die type of guy, you know what I'm saying? We have issues with certain people, you know what I mean? And, you know, people want to do certain things. You know, we ain't going to be no pussies, no punks, none of that, man. We was the crew, man. Motherfuckers knew who he was out there, man. So with that being said, you know, one thing led to another, man. I got in a little trouble for a shooting, you know what I'm saying? And
But
Went
here
and
you
did
are.
that little bid, man.
Right.
Came home, life is better than ever now, you know.
Yeah,
Lessons
and you
learned.
got beautiful children. You got the 2 twins, girls.
Yeah.
Do you have a son now too?
A son.
Yep, you have a
yes,
son.
sir. And
Anything
then
else?
3 more daughters.
You
6
have 3
total,
more
bro.
daughters.
Yeah.
Good
6
luck,
total,
pal.
bro. Yes,
Oh my
sir.
goodness.
5 girls, 1 boy.
Woo-hoo.
See why I drive the truck?
For real. He's like, hold on. This
Yeah.
gives me my alone time because when I go home, I ain't gonna have none of it.
No bullshit.
For real.
But yeah, that's what pays right now, man. You know, it's a blessing. You know, and I got out the joint, bro. I said I did that 4.5, bro. I came home, fortunate enough to get a little job. They had built that, little Toledo spot. You know, affiliate of Chrysler. Got down into the Chrysler plant, man. You know, good job, liaison. You know, sliding around.
Right.
You know, we drinking. Doing what we do up in the Chrysler plant. If anybody ever been in the Chrysler plant, they know what happened in the Chrysler plant. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit.
Yeah.
But, you know, after that, they start laying people off, bro, you know, and I was like, damn, man, you know, I ain't got no seniority. I just started. I'm fresh out, you know, what the
Right.
fuck? So they laying people off. So I'm like, what I'm going to do? One of my little brothers, man, he had his CDL before me, bro, so he told me about it, you know what I'm saying? And he told me how he did get it, bro. You know,
Truckers be making bread.
yeah, when he contacted the people at the local job center, for any of y'all who want to know how to get a CDL, you know, Rock County Job Center, man.
Free game.
They got a program. They don't even advertise it, bro. WIOA. They pronounce it WIOA. Go up there, tell them folks you want to drive, man. It costs anywhere from $6,000 to $8,000 nowadays to get your CDL, bro.
You get
They're
it for
gonna
free?
give it to you for free.
Right.
You don't pay that shit back. There's no financial aid involved, no nothing.
And what do you guys like make roughly like a month? Like what, like from this to this, depending on, you know what I mean? Like what does a trucker make? Because
Well-
from what I hear, they make pretty good money.
Yeah, well, they do. I mean, you know, the average person in the working environment, bro, they probably gonna see somewhere between an average of 5 to maybe 800 on the high end of having a good job and position in the regular workforce.
Right.
But when you bring trucking into here, bro, you know, as a student driver coming straight out of school and getting your first job, you may be making somewhere around, you know, 28 to 32 cents a mile. Now, you ask what a trucker makes, you know what I mean? The trucker's gonna make what a trucker wants to make.
Right.
So you gotta look at it like this. If you're getting 32 cents a mile, how many miles you gonna run?
Right.
How much money do you want? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So yes, you can get a big ass bag if you gonna go down there and chase that bag.
Right.
True definition of
I
chasing
mean,
that
yeah.
bag.
That's
Put the
almost
miles in.
pretty much it with anything too.
Yeah.
But like, okay, let's say a person works an average 40 hours a week, like a regular full-time job. What can one kind of give us a rough estimate?
Of
It's like-
what, with the trucking?
Yeah, you know, if you're driving 40 hours a week, you know, like a regular full-time
Mhm.
job, you're putting in a regular amount of hours so you can balance your family life or whatever.
Well, if you're a company driver, I mean, you can make on an average of, I would say, roughly $1,200 to $1,500 a week. But if you own all your own stuff, and that's the goal, you want to get to that point. But you don't just get your license and jump into that shit
Right.
wanting to do that off the gate.
You
You,
gotta get
don't.
experience.
Go get your experience,
Yeah.
at least a year. Then learn some shit. Then go get your own shit. When you start getting your own shit, now you're looking to make anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 a week. You know what I mean? So
Nice.
there's a very big gap in there. So it's experience based. When
Straight
you
up.
learn, you grow. You know.
Absolutely.
So yes, sir.
And you
That's
know,
what's to
when
that.
you see my man's, he, you know, right when he got like, I'm assuming you was plotting on all your riches when you was in there too, because you had plenty of time, you know what I mean, to get your mind right and figure out what,
Absolutely.
you know, so you was probably setting that up. You was in the state, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where was you at?
I was in KM.
Where?
Yeah, Kettle Moraine, in the forest,
Yeah.
surrounded by trees, eagles and birds. You know
Hey.
what I'm saying?
Not the worst ever.
Not the worst ever. Low key, it was a peaceful environment though, bro. You know, and I tell a lot of people, bro, no bullshit. Prison was low key the best shit that ever happened to me, bro. Like for real, cause it's like you go in there, bro, and you're stripped of everything. Now, don't get me wrong, you're gonna meet some of the, you know, finest minds in prison. Some of
For
the
real.
finest minds, some of the finest
Definitely.
artists, some of the
Definitely.
finest, you know, graphite artists, pencil artists, lyrical artists, any type of, man, prison
Yeah.
is like a place, bro, that they made to take the elite out the world, if you ask me, bro.
Crazy.
And it's for
crazy.
real, but you have to be there to see it. No bullshit.
Yeah, that's wild.
But it gave me
But-
a lot of time to think, bro.
It
Came
is-
home with a positive mindset.
It's definitely you know, inspiring because, you know, I had Taz Raw on the show. It's the second episode, and Taz Raw did 2 of those bids, you know what
Absolutely.
I mean? And he, you know, the first one, him being 17. And then I literally just talked to another guy, my friend Tim, who is the father of one of the kids that we take care of.
Mm-hmm.
He had 2 kids with my girl's sister, who died. of a heroin overdose.
Yeah,
And,
sorry to hear that.
yeah, but he went to the feds for 4 years.
Right.
And he went to like the most dangerous unit in like the second most dangerous prison in the country. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he was just telling me
That's
some
tough.
crazy fucking stories, dude.
That's a hell of an experience.
But at the end of the day, you, him, and Taj all said the same thing, bro. And I got mad respect for y'all for that. Is y'all said prison was one of the best things that ever happened to you. And it's because you chose to take it that way. You chose to look at it that way. You chose to, you know, convert that into a positive, bro. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And
Absolutely.
I can see all of y'all have become much stronger individuals
Absolutely.
since that. Like, for real.
Level-headed, man. Focus, man. If you can focus, you can achieve anything, man. And that's just real, you know. So that's what it takes.
And you can
know.
change your mind at any time.
Absolutely.
You know, people forget, like, you don't have to be stuck in the same. We get so stuck in it, it's just so habitual, it's just automatic.
Yeah.
So your brain doesn't have to. Your brain is trying to make everything more efficient all the time. So when you do something habitually, your brain just tidies up the resources and the energy it has to send you for that because it knows what to expect the more you practice.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just interesting to me, you know? Like,
Yeah, a lot of it comes with like not overthinking. You know, there's an
Right.
acronym, bro. I learned I was like in ninth grade. One of my teachers said the acronym is KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. You
my
know
grandpa
what I
said
mean?
it to me a lot.
So I mean, when you do that, like I say, combined with focus, is you know what I'm saying, man. You're gonna achieve anything that you put your mind to, bro.
That's
You
a
really
fact.
can. You really can.
And-
Look at all of us nowadays.
And
you know
honestly,
I'm
that's
saying?
what focus is all about. And that's actually one of the universal laws, is the law of focus, which states that you can only focus on one thing.
Yeah.
And I was talking to my brother about this the other day, about like multitasking. Science has shown that our brains don't even really multitask. They just rapidly jump from one thing to another. So your
Facts.
focus is just here, and then it's here, and then it's here, and then it's here.
Facts.
You know, it's not like it's both right here, and you're just like fluidly flowing between the two effortlessly.
Uh-huh.
No, your brain is actually using a lot of energy doing that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, yeah, you could call it multitasking because like in the same general time period, you're doing two things, but really you're only doing one thing at a time.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? 'Cause it's just one
Getting
moment.
to the root
it's
cause,
just one now.
man. You know, it's the root cause. That's
Mhm.
all. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, you
That's
know,
awesome.
I'm happy to see your success, man. I've been watching you, man, on the YouTube, the social
Appreciate
media, man. You done grown, bro.
I
I'm
appreciate
proud of
it.
you. I want you to know that. And I'm proud of a lot of other people that we used to kick it with too,
Straight
man.
up.
If I haven't seen y'all since I've been home, reach out, man.
Straight
The
up.
social media's a motherfucker, bro. We can always link up. And
Yeah.
I'm home a lot more often now. I'm not tearing down the road like that. I've been blessed with another opportunity to, you know, be able to be home when I want to be home now in this trucking industry. So, you know, I would love to see everybody, man. Like, that's we need that,
The skate
bro.
comp and like that little shit, that
Yeah.
little link up with all the guys. 'Cause we haven't had a Beloit skate comp in a minute.
bullshit, bro.
And a lot of the OG homies pulled through from Beloit and
Yeah,
Janesville.
I think I missed y'all by minutes, man.
I did,
swear.
literally. I came right
Yeah.
after you left.
Yeah,
But I was happy to see that you was there though, regardless.
absolutely.
And
Never forget where you come from, man.
For real.
Can't never do that.
it's a beautiful thing, bro. 608. It's in
Absolutely.
you know, 608 Trace. I'm taking this shit to the world.
Founded and
608 to
grounded.
everywhere.
608, baby.
Straight up.
No bullshit.
Yeah, and you know, and I was born and raised in Beloit, you know, and I've lived a little bit in all types of places in Wisconsin: Racine, Delavan, Janesville, Darien, even Lake Geneva. Like I've spent little periods Waterford, you know.
Yeah.
But I moved here when I was 19, right after high school.
Yeah.
You know, the streets was getting spicy. I wasn't trying to like keep living that and just going deeper into that, bro.
Right.
I seen what was going on. I was not trying. I was focused on music, bro.
Absolutely.
I made the first couple mixtapes, bro, and I was buzzing.
Yeah.
I was one of the first people to ever have a fucking recorded mixtape
Yeah.
project on a CD, bro.
No bullshit.
Like Dwight Miller and Pooh Bear and all them, they were the only people to do that before me. That was like who
Right.
inspired me, all them.
and
Jovi
that
Bags.
age bracket is so
You know what I mean?
gapped out from where you are and where they are. Like the age group, the difference. I mean, you know.
But those were all the
Yeah.
guys, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Crush the OP, fucking
Yeah.
Concrete,
Yeah.
aka The Jungle.
no bullshit.
No, that's literally why I
Shout
am.
out them boys, man.
No, for real.
For real though.
And that is why I am here, bro. I put those headphones on at Spencer House on Washburn when it was getting trapped out because everyone moved out and the house was just there, but we were still in that bitch.
In the building.
And Jovi would come through and Jovi put the studio in there one day.
Absolutely.
And we banging Jovi shit that's still grinding. So that was the first original album I ever heard from Beloit, from anyone. So, bro, that shit inspired. That shit planted seeds in my fucking mind and heart and everything, bro.
And that's good to hear that, because I would have loved to see them. They had all of them cats had the potential to go further, but you know, as you get, and they were, like I said, they were older, bro. So, if that being said, you know, life changes dramatically and so fast and constant. You know, as
technology.
You get older, bro, shit. Some people can't focus on like trying to make that the career. Them motherfuckers have responsibilities to jump to off the dribble. Now we, like you said, that inspired you. You were still in your youth. And, you know, you was able to capitalize and, you know, do some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier, you saw this shit a long time ago, bro. And now, you know, it's validation, bro. It's coming to fruition now, you know. That shit's dope, bro. You know what I mean? So
it's pretty sick.
You stayed down until you came up, and now you coming up. And it's only up.
Yep. It's a good feeling.
Absolutely.
And shout out to them boys. You know what I mean? Shout out Spin Shots. Shout out the whole 420 crew, you know.
Spin Shots better make his way to see me, too, man. I ain't gonna tell you again, Spence. I know you, Spence. God damn it.
I know my boy didn't even enter the contest, man.
He did.
He was scared as hell.
He didn't want to roll that ankle again.
Yeah, I know. He has broken like 14 ankles.
No bullshit.
He only got 2 though. I don't know.
Yeah, we had to buy him a new one, man.
Yeah, he gonna need bionic ankles and shit.
No bullshit. They got the technology for him. We got you, Spence.
Not for real.
But yeah, what else has been going on, man? Let me know what's up, man. What you foresee in the future that you got going on? Like,
well, honestly, bro, I'm just going full bore with all the music shit. You know, I pull up anytime Kid Super has an event going on, because he's just on a whole nother fucking level, bro. Like, my boy Kid Super is such an inspiration to, like, literally me and my entire camp. Like, you know, we all rocking this shit, you know what I mean? And I try to pop out to as many events as I can, but bro has just always kept that same, like, Wisconsin, Midwest spirit and heart, you know what I mean? Just such a humble dude.
Definitely one of the happiest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life, bro.
You know?
For real. Always smiling.
Just loves what he does.
By the way, did he grow? Is he any taller?
I mean, yeah, for sure.
I got call him. Call him. If you watch this, bro, hey, let's set something up, man. I need to come see you, bro. Like, cause if you are still bite-sized, bro.
For real.
Oh man, that was my guy though.
I'm gonna definitely send it to him. He go see it. Yeah. That shit gonna be funny as hell.
World's greatest soccer player, man.
For real.
No bullshit.
He played professional soccer.
Yeah, I know. Like, yeah, he's good. Fast as fuck.
My boy is a specimen.
Yeah, he's definitely on a whole other level. He's like our modern day Wayne. No bullshit. Motherfucker, he's unstoppable.
Straight
you know
up.
what I'm saying?
Straight up, bro. And it's so cool because, like, the whole idea of Kid Super, I feel like, originated from, like, the childhood. Because, bro, in the beginning, I felt like childhood was raw. It wasn't until, like, middle school and high school and shit started to get spicy and shit.
Yeah.
Because before that, it was like motherfuckers was just playing sports.
Absolutely.
Hanging out, you know what I mean? It was great.
Motherfuckers started adapting, man. You know, some things seem like they was cool, and then later on you find out it ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? And you got to start doing the shit that is cool. That shit is putting that money in your pocket, man. The right way, you know.
You gotta figure out yourself.
Yeah.
That's what self-love is. You know what I mean? Figuring out yourself and spending enough time with yourself, figuring out what you love and what you want to do and spend your time on. Because, man, that's the thing. So many people just floating through this life, bro, not really sitting and thinking and really. And if you don't know, then you got to try new shit till something inspires you or something interests you. Because, you know, it's like idle hands is the devil's playground.
No
that's when the opposition, the negative forces start entering your brain and pulling you down. Because you ain't busy enough. You ain't focused enough. You ain't.
That's one thing I always preach, bro. You got to stay busy, and like you said, trying new things. That's definitely something people got to do, man. You got to step outside your comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, if you comfortable, you complacent, you doing the same shit, repeated, man. That's insane. True definition. You know what I mean? So, like trying new shit, like today, bro. When I got here, look at me, man. I got on my swimming attire and shit, man. I went motherfucking jet skiing, bro, for the first time in my life. I'm 31 years old, bro.
So crazy.
I'm talking about this shit was fucking amazing. I want to buy one now. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that shit was amazing, bro.
Yeah, me and Trent just did a hot air balloon.
Yeah, see?
Recently.
Like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, it was.
just doing shit.
Hell yeah.
Yes,
That's what I'm saying. And then, bro, like, something's gonna interest you. We all have creative potential, and there's all things that we have interest in. You just gotta really spend time with yourself, man. Don't be afraid to be alone for a bit. Like, that's your time.
No bullshit.
That's your motherfucking time.
Sometimes you need to hear yourself, you know what I'm saying? Stop hearing everything else around and everyone else, but hear yourself.
Right.
And when you hear yourself, man, you hear the man. You know what I'm saying? There's always a message somewhere in there.
Yeah.
You just got to be able to hear that shit.
I literally did, right after high school, shout out to one of my teachers. The only teacher I really feel like I connected with in school is Tony Capizello at Beloit Memorial. He helped me get my financial aid and shit in so I could go to college. Because I didn't, you know, I looked at everybody around me. I saw what I didn't want to be.
Yeah.
So I went to college. I did a regular general education semester at URock in Janesville. And I realized, what the fuck, man? Like, this is not it.
Yeah.
Like, I seen what all these people are trying to be. And I literally had to just ask myself, what do I love to do? I love to skateboard. I love to smoke weed. I like to make music.
Yeah.
So, you know, I thought about it, and I deducted that music was probably the most realistic and safe and, like, overall fun thing that I could do. There's tons of things music's used for, and there's a huge music industry.
Yeah.
So even if I wasn't going to make it as a rapper or something, I was going to be a producer or engineer or an A&R or something. I was going to do something because I was going to learn.
Somehow, some way in the game. So,
I chose. I made the decision. I said, all right, music. And I transferred up here and went to Madison Media. And honestly, I've been here for over 10 years. Like, this is my home.
Yeah.
Madison is my home.
Absolutely.
And we built everything here. And it just changed my life for the better. I got way out of that street shit and just got way into the music and way into the, you know, performing and way into collaborating and doing videos and
made a career out of it.
This is what I love, bro.
Yeah,
this is
made a
it.
career out of
This
it,
is
man.
everything.
And I hope and pray that shit pays you, man. I'm sure it's paying you now, but man, that shit's gonna pay you, man.
Yeah.
Stay with it.
Yeah,
it's only gonna grow.
We definitely, you know, have made some money. It's just, it doesn't feel like that great yet as far as on the money side, just because of how much we put into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I am doing what I love to do. I'm confident in my skills now. So, we all want to be a little bit more on the rich side, a little wealthier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that shit's gonna come. I'm 30 years old.
Absolutely.
That shit's gonna come.
And I gotta touch on that too, though, because I never in my life wanted to be rich, bro. Never wanted to be wealthy, but I always wanted to have money. I'd rather get caught with money than without it. You know what I'm saying? I do not glorify money, bro. I don't too much ever care about money. You only need it. Yeah, you only need it to have things like this. This tangible shit, bro. You know, phones and shit. You just need to pay the bill. You need to live, bro. Right. You can't walk into the fucking corner store and say I'm thirsty and get a bottle of water and just walk out with it. No, bro. You're gonna have to get that man $1.50 for that son of a bitch. That's all money is about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to do extracurricular shit, well, put in some time and get some more money to do extracurricular shit. Right. You gotta buy that extracurricular shit.
Yeah.
You know the wealth ain't really about nothing. You know what I'm saying?
And with the internet, everyone can be an entrepreneur now and like have side hustles. And,
absolutely.
So yeah, I feel like we live in a great age though, bro. Because it's like, because all of our basic needs are met, like no question. Then it's like we have so much time to focus on being creative and like really being the person that we want to be. You know, besides outside of surviving.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. Because that's one thing about me, bro. I like to, and the passion I got, bro, is to speak. I like to speak life. You know what I mean? I like to give people, as what we known growing up, the game. You know, there's so many different avenues that people just don't know about because they don't have the right dialogue. They're not talking with the right folks. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about, goddammit, the new J's coming out. I don't want to talk about, what club we going to. I don't want to talk about where the hoes at, bro. I want to talk about success, bro. Right. Put me at the table with the people that's successful, bro. I don't want to be at the table with them nonsense knucklehead motherfuckers,
because success
bro.
isn't just, it's not all about money. It's about health and wealth is in the mind, really. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You know, wealth is family, people that love you.
Yeah.
You know.
And to touch back on to before I went to the prison, bro, I was in the county jail awaiting that, right? And I had a cellie, bro, old ass man, bro. And the dude, he told me, like, how old are you? I tell him. He's like, oh, you probably went to school with my son. Who's your son? He tell me his son's name. Oh, yeah, actually, he's a really good friend of mine, you know? And goddamn it, he asked me what was going on with me. You know, I kind of briefed him a little bit about my situation and shit. And you know what he told me, bro?
What's up?
He told me that it's like, shit, you got to be careful, like, who you're hanging out with and this, that, and the third, and things you're doing. Because one thing in life that most people don't know, you are what your friends are. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to be around, like I said, knuckleheads, bro, you're going to be a fucking knucklehead. If you're going to be around some people that's grinding with a passion and, you know, trying to get success, you're going to be a grinding, passionate, successful motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Place yourself in the place you want to be. You know what I mean?
Can I get that water, G?
You got to place yourself in the place you want to be.
It's really refreshing. Like, you know, we haven't connected in a while, but to know that this is where your mind is at, and it's what you want, it's definitely makes me feel good for you. You know what I mean?
But that's likewise, though, bro. Everything, you know, that's like I say, we growing, bro. Everything that we can all look at each other nowadays and see, because we all gravitated to a different area, bro. But it's still all inspiring, you know, just to see where we came from, the stories, and where we are now and shit, bro. You know, and it's amazing, bro. Like I said, I'm proud of everybody, bro. You know,
the coolest thing is everyone is unique, and it's like I love to just see all the different. This world would not be nothing if it wasn't for all our different cultural backgrounds and origins and influences, and it's just fucking sick. The world has opened up a lot in regards to people being able to be themselves. Like, there's always gonna be problems and shit, but I feel like we came a long way since motherfucking slavery and all this dumbass shit, you know, Jim Crow and all this fuck shit. You know, but
constantly changing, you know.
But yeah, honestly, we'll probably wrap up here. But is there anything, like any last things, ideas, or one last story you want to share with the audience?
Oh, man, we touched, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, happy to see my man and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy about everything you got going for yourself. Like I said, everybody else in the camp, bro, that's doing their thing, bro. I'm just genuinely proud of y'all, you know. I just say stay focused, man, stay grinding, stay passionate, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, keep that focus, man, that energy. Motherfuckers gonna get where they want to be, man.
That's a good word for sure.
And I appreciate you having me here, man.
Already, my boy,
Yes, sir.
It's been good.
Salute to them
Till
guys,
next
man.
time, we'll catch you. Devon Ewing, 608 Trace. We out.
Yes, sir.
My boy.
Yes, sir. My man right there, man.
608.
100 grand. No candy bar. Out there, you know?
Yeah, legendary as I'll ever be. My story is my legacy. My brother gone, so I'm holding on to memories. See the light beam, gotta breathe, feel the energy. Type of friend I am, you gon' feel my absence when I leave. Do the devil's work, bless my enemies. I don't know why you'd ever be disrespecting me. I can never do you wrong if you a friend of me. So if you shit on me, it's fuck you to the E&D. Death, don't act for 1 second like you was the one that was feeding me.